EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and Reliant Stadium, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Reliant Stadium in Houston. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. The offense has a long field on drive one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play fake to Montgomery. And Stroud on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
The Texans desperately needed to improve this run game from a year ago. They went out, they made a splash. They traded for David Montgomery, one of the best power backs in all of football. So I think he's got the grit, the toughness, a lot of the qualities that the Texans are looking for.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good start to the season. 7 catches in the opener. And the first one here in week 2 for a 1st down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Good start to the season. 7 catches in the opener. The first one here in week 2 for a 1st down. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Chubb. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Quick completion to start things out, and their first drive begins with a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
31, a gain of 9, brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far, His third catch goes for a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Harry, harder that time. There to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On play action, Stroud forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now, Stroud. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has passed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 17.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. A first down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mills to throw. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Give to Marks from the gun. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A gain of 5 yards brings up
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now to throw on first down. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up. Here's Brown. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5. Burrow now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 49. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And the score remains tied at 7.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Mills. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bengals 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. And we've come to the end of the first half of play. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score. as we begin half number 2. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They go play action for Burrow. Plus to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Burrow to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. He looks forward for maybe a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the Texans.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 4th down, Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
He'll air one out for Higgins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Gesicki on the right, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. They put Woods in motion. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. DJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Gesicki, the man in motion. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Chasing the end zone, Cincinnati touchdown. Burrow to Chase, do it again for Cincy. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On second down, Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9. Now, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. The pressure pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen. He had 2 sacks in the opener, and give him 1 more here in week 2. On to punt is Kruger, and the kick's away. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
Their own 14-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. On is the punter, Rico, and he sends it away. Here's Noel. Accelerating toward midfield. And it's a good return here. It will take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 45-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run here. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down for Houston.
17-yard line.
Stroud to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the victory here, away from home, to